What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about something a little near and dear to my heart, something I do for a living: customer service. Now, I also have a twist of sales, but I don't want to focus on that so much, but more on the customer service and expectations of a customer and expectations of a customer service representative. The expectations meaning proper etiquette and behaviors for both parties. So, what is expected of me as a customer service representative and what I expect from my customers, or clients as I like to call them. Kind of the rules, unspoken rules as to how to achieve what you want as a customer and how I can assist you as a customer service representative. First, I'm going to focus on what I expect from customers when they call in on my phone, because I'm a sales rep, or a customer service sales rep, and I do inbound, work in an inbound call center. Things I expect. One, treat me like a human being. That's what I am. I'm not just a number. I'm not just a voice on the other side of the phone. I am a person. I have feelings, and my feelings can be flustered. The best way to avoid doing that, to hurt my feelings or to just treat me like a human being, is simply that. Treat me like a human being. Treat me like you would somebody, a friend or a family. Not necessarily a friend, but, somebody you met for the first time. Just simply that, And to do that, it's simple. If you're angry, you're upset, I get it. You're upset. I know you're upset. I can tell by your tone of voice. Please don't yell at me the first second you can. And by that, I mean, as soon as I greet you and say thank you for calling whatever company I work for, how may I assist you, don't immediately start out yelling out. Understand that what you're going through is not my fault directly, or indirectly for that matter. And the issues you have, 9 out of 10 times, can be resolved by me. 9 out of 10 times. Whether it's a billing issue or a product issue, whatever the case may be, I'm here to protect, to serve you and to make sure you're getting what you need, what you're paying for. Now, I work in a telecommunications company, so that being said, I deal with phone, I deal with internet, and I can't control how much your rates are. I can only tell you what they are. And if there's a better rate available, I can recommend it. I can suggest it. But if you are upset about your bill because it's not what you expected, let me figure it out. Let me try and fix it if I can fix it. If I can fix it, I'm gonna fix it. Especially if the words out of your mouth or the way you approach the situation is, "Hi, Steven, I got my bill and I was expecting this much, but it's actually X, this much instead. Can you just explain why I'm being billed the way, what I'm being billed?" And guess what I'm going to say? Sure, let me take a look at your bill and figure out what's going on. I am there. That's my job. My job is to make sure you're satisfied. Customer service is also customer satisfaction. Now, I can't guarantee that I can fix it, but I will certainly try. And if I can fix it, I will. If I cannot, I'll explain why. I'll let you know why you're being billed the way you are, and leave it at that. There's nothing more that I can do other than change what you have to put you where you're expecting to be. So that's point number one. Please just don't yell at the person on the other end of the phone. Chances are they've never talked to you before. They have no correlation or no direct impact or influence over what happened to you already, but they definitely have an impact and influence over what's gonna happen going forward and what will take place. I can tell you this from experience: you call in screaming and yelling and being abusive, and I mean verbally abusive and unprofessional, cussing and calling names and all this other stuff. The aptitude in which you're gonna get the rep wanting to help you diminishes to nearly zero. And it's not that we don't want to or can't. It's that it's simply that you disrespected us disrespect, I mean, if you get disrespected, you're not going to want to talk to or help somebody else. Now, we can't just hang up on you. That's one protection you have as a customer. My company does not allow me to just end a call. I have to have a very valid reason, and I have to issue multiple warnings. I have to give, my clients 3 warnings as to, before I can end the call. And I have to explain every single time why I will disconnect the call. So if you're cussing at me or you're being verbally abusive, I'm going to tell you, please refrain from doing such and such, or I will end the call. And I will warn you 3 times. After the 3rd warning, guess what? I've already asked you 3 times, I'm ending the call. Have a nice day. Thank you for calling such and such. That's really the first point. The second point to everything, the second way that you can maximize the results that you're looking for, don't tell me how to do my job. Unless you physically worked for the company I worked for very recently or even currently, you don't know what my job is. You don't know what I can and cannot do. And by that I mean you don't know what the company allows me to do. Telling me to give you a credit for something, well, I can do that if it's justifiable. And by justifiable, I mean I have tangible proof that you are due said credit. So if you're calling because your service didn't work for 15 days, great. I would love to, if it truly was not working for 15 days, I would love to give you a credit for 15 days worth of service. But I have to have proof. I can't just go giving credits because guess what? I have a supervisor, and my supervisor has to approve my credits, my adjustments. And if I can't give them tangible proof, they're not there to do the research themselves. That's my job. I have to do the research and give them the reason as to why and the proof as to why. If I don't provide that to them, guess what they're going to do? They're going to cancel the adjustment, and the credits are not going to get issued. So, demanding a credit or anything to that nature is not recommended. And the reason why is, one, you're telling me how to do my job. I don't call you up or go to your place of business and say, do this. No, I don't tell you how to do your job. I come in and I make requests, and you tell me what you can and cannot do. Simple enough. Same goes for us. Now, that's enough on the customer service from a customer side. Without going on to major tangents. The other one, now from us, what you can expect from a customer, a decent, good, respectable customer service representative. We're going to help you. As I said, our job is to take phone calls or take, trouble issues, billing inquiries, things like that, and solve them to the best of our ability. And keyword is best of our ability. Again, I work for a company. It's not my business. It's not my company. It's not my money. And trust me, I love to give away company money. But I'm limited to what I can and cannot do. Back to the whole credit thing. I would love to give you a credit if it's legitimately warranted. But I have to have tangible evidence. So, I'm going to do everything in my ability, everything in my power and my authority to make sure you are satisfied by the end of my call. Simple enough. It's not always 100% achievable. Sometimes I can only achieve half of what you want. Sometimes I can't achieve anything at all because the company just does not give me the ability to do so. And with that being said, most customer service reps are salespeople as well. They're dual-rolled. As I said, I'm a customer service and sales representative. My job is to answer your questions and take care of you. Make sure your services are up and running properly, you're being billed properly, and you're not getting overcharged for anything. You're getting the best rates possible. And sometimes, to get the best rates possible, comes a little bit of a sales approach. Sometimes you are sitting on, phone, 1 or 2 phone lines or 3 phone lines with unlimited long distance on each. You're paying, $300 plus taxes, or after $350 after taxes, or whatever the case may be. And by me offering you to bundle internet services in, or whatever bundling product is available, yeah, I'm selling you something. But I'm selling you something because, one, it'll reduce your service rates, because when you bundle, everyone knows when you bundle services, you get better discounts. You get more discounts, you get the most discounts. So by me offering you an internet connection, or offering long distance because you don't have that but you have phone and internet, whatever the case may be, I'm not doing it because I'm trying to just get money from you. No, I'm actually trying to help you. I'm trying to maximize your services for the dollar amount you're paying, and that's, more bang for your buck, essentially, right? So don't get offended if I offer you something. It's probably because I see an opportunity to help you. Whether it's I work in small business customer care and sales, so I handle small business accounts. So if I'm offering something, it's because I see an opportunity to either reduce your bill, save you some money, or maximize your dollar for the service. Maximize your services for the dollar you're already paying. And there's even there's even times where I'm going to make an offer or a suggestion or make a sales pitch that's going to actually increase your bill. And I'm not doing it to make your bill go up. I'm doing it because I see an opportunity to help your business grow. If you're a restaurant and you've only got one internet connection and it's, a 20 meg circuit, and you're not offering your customers access to Wi-Fi, well, guess what? I'm going to tell you, let's add a second internet connection for your customers. And it's statistically proven, customers that people that go to businesses, restaurants, bars, whatever, 91% of people that go to a business that has free Wi-Fi spend 51% more money than they normally would. So I have statistics and I have experience to back up the things I do. I'm not just trying to crunch numbers out of you so I can meet a sales goal. Yes, I have them. Every salesperson does. Just like every customer service, even customer service, without sales, even customer service people have quotas they have to meet. They're different. They're not sales objectives. They're handle time objectives. Their job is to turn and burn calls. And it's not that they don't want to take care of you, it's that the company wants them to take so many phone calls in a day. And that means they have to be proficient, they have to be quick, they have to be knowledgeable in everything they do. So if it sounds like they're being short, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're just trying to keep their job because they have to take so many phone calls in a day. And they're just trying to give you the answers you're looking for as quickly as possible so they can move on to the next person. And I'm not saying that's correct. Customer service should always be, customer comes first, and it shouldn't, you should be there to help the person in front of you. You shouldn't immediately jump to the next person. It's kind of like, you're standing in line and there's a person in front of you, or you're at the counter getting help, and halfway through helping you, they turn, the person behind the counter looks behind you and says, "How can I help the next person?" And they start handling too. That's not the case. It's not good. It's not right. It's not a great service experience at all. But companies do hold their employees to a standard and to a set of metrics. And if you've worked in a call center, or you know what I'm talking about, you've been held to those standards. You've had to worry about your handle time and how long you're spending on each call on an average, and how many calls you're taking, and how much credit you're giving, things like that. But yeah, just, ultimately our job is to serve you and to make sure you're getting what you need and your satisfaction is met. As long as your satisfaction isn't an unrealistic goal. For instance, I can't give you a month free service. It's just not going to happen. It's physically impossible. There's no way for me to do it. Even if I wanted to, even if it was justifiable, my ordering system, my computer systems and the programs I use at work physically cannot or will not allow me to do that. They're programmed not to do it. Because the company's got to look out after its assets and its revenue. And it's understandable. Businesses are for profit. They're there to make money, not give it out. Just as my small business clients, they're in business to make money, and and they're trying to spend as little as they have to, or as little as they can on their overhead expenses. And I get that as a salesperson. I see that. I know that. Because I know my company does the same thing. They try to minimize their overhead. They try to minimize their revenue loss. And one way they do that is by limiting me and what I can do. Because then nobody likes to get yelled at. And if the best way to avoid getting yelled at is to give a customer what they want or a client what they want, don't you think we'd always do it? If you call in screaming and yelling or pissed off about something, and you're saying the only way to make me happy is to give me 2 months of free service, don't you think we would do that just to kind of make you happy? It's not that we don't want to, it's that we can't. Simple enough. So we will do anything and everything from a customer service representative standpoint, as long as you do your part and treat us like human beings, not just a voice on the other side. And understand that we are, the ears, the mouth and the ears, or the voice and the ears of the company, because we're the ones you talk to, and we're the ones that represent the company on a frontline basis. but we're just that. We're the ears and the mouth. Or the voice and the ears. We're not, by any way, shape, or form, the brain. We don't have ultimate decision authority. We have guidelines we can follow. The decisions are already made for us. It's just where we can go with them based on the circumstance. So to have a good customer service experience, maximize your expectation, or to maximize your experience and reduce your time investment. Reduce how much time you're talking to us. The easiest and most efficient way to do it is to just understand we're people, treat us as such. Don't treat us, like machines or robots or anything like that. And just understand that we want to help. Treat us like people, and we will treat you with dignity and respect as well. Point blank. All there is to it. Let me know what you thought of this video. I know these are tangents and there's a lot of repeated info. Still working on this whole vlogging thing. I'm not very good at it. Haven't been doing it at all. This is my second video if you haven't noticed. But yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think. Tell me how I can improve. If you have a topic you want me to talk about, just put it in the comments down below. And I'll be more than happy to do my research if I don't know anything about it, or to talk about it if I do. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Enjoy everything. Bye.